Good morning, good afternoon, good evening to all my family member, friends, and loved ones, and my followers out there all over the world. Yes, it's Johnny Baker. It's testimonial time. Another week's gone past. The year is flying. Um, I just want to tell you a little bit about the power of LifeWays X39. It reactivates your own stem cells in your body, and it generates up to 4,000 new genes in your body when you wear the miracle patch. I call it the miracle patch. My personal point of view, but what it's done for me and my family, it's definitely a miracle patch. Uh, it's the only technology of its kind in the world today, and we hold up to 200 worldwide patents on the product, so you can only get it from one of us at LifeWays, uh, one of the brand partners at LifeWays. You will not find it in any pharmacy, chemists, or supermarkets, because we do direct sales. We sell it direct to the people that need it. And the reasons why we do that is to keep the price as low as possible so that everybody can afford this little miracle patch. So I just wanted to invite you to the Lifeway family. We one big family. Please come and join us. It's mind-boggling what this will do for your family members, and friends, and loved ones. So what happens when you turn 30? You lose 30%, 60% of your stem cells when you turn 30. Yeah? When you turn 30, you already lost 60% of your stem cells. That's mind-boggling. Eh? When you turn 60, you lose 90% of your stem cells. And that's why the older folk always get these funny diseases such as Parkinson's, Alzheimer's, diabetes, arthritis, and all that type of thing. And all they have to do is join us, wear this. It reactivates their stem cells in your body. The stem cells is the thing that fights any disease that comes into your body. The moment you get the disease, it makes genes, and that genes go and fight stem cells. So anything that's happening in your body, your stem cells go there and it repairs that. And let me just tell you a little secret about this. This is an age reversal. So what happens when you turn 60? I'm 64, and I was grey. Your hair starts greying black, coming back to your normal color, and your skin starts tightening up. So it's an age reversal. So wearing this patch will regenerate your whole body, fight all diseases. If you've got pains and heart problems and all that type of thing, go into the list. You'll see the list. There's 150 of them. Subscribe to all my channels, because then we can get to millions more people that need it. So the testimonial of this week, you'll see on the first page, there is a QR code. You can scan there and go to my YouTube channel, the landing page, and get the list of all the diseases. So it'll tell you the testimonial of 2025 week number. Where you see week number, there, just up there, you'll find in red will be the testimonial of the week. So please have a squiz there, see what it's all about. And then when you get to the next slide or video, it will be the testimonial. Somebody in the family that are using this medical patch and what it's done for them. And they'll tell you direct. It's definitely I have to watch. And then there's another video after that one, which is I've got to present this and tell you more about it, how it works, what you can get out of it, and all that. And they'll explain everything to you, all about the patch, and they'll present the whole thing. You can watch it to the end there. And then on the last slide, you'll find my slide with all my links and emails and numbers to drop me the message, and I'll get back to you. Because if your family member, friends, or loved ones get diagnosed with the big C disease, please don't hesitate. Let's get them on it as soon as possible, because some of those the big C's, you get aggressive ones that are very aggressive, and they don't give you much time to fight them. So I'm begging you, please, the moment you hear something's wrong, look, send in the links of this medical patch. And what happens, you wear it for 12 hours, you take it off, and then you sleep without it. You have to drink 1.5 liters of water every day that you're wearing it. And you put it next to the bed, you wake up the next day, you put it on for another 12 hours. And once you're done with that, you can take it off, you can put it on your pets. I normally staple it to their collars or stick it to their collars, and it makes a 15-year-old, I've got Jack Russells, it makes a 15-year-old Jack Russell run around like he's a year old. And he's full of energy and much more alert, which is all the benefits you get out of it. If you watch the presentation, you'll see it all. Guys, it's a no-brainer. This is the technology of the future. It is a non-invasive patch, so it's got nanocrystals in it, so nothing goes into your bloodstreams. Absolutely nothing goes in like your big pharma's tablets and all that type of thing. I went for a checkup the other day, and the doctor says I need to check your kidneys. I said, but why? He says, you're taking high blood pressure tablets, so that damages your kidneys. So that's how big pharma works. It's a big money-making racket. So once your kidney starts giving trouble, then you must take another tablet to fix the kidneys, and then damages something else. So that's why I say it's a money-making thing. The moment everything is gone of yours and they can't make more money out of you, they go to the next one and put him on tablets, or her, and then you end up taking 50 tablets. That's virtually killing you. It's one big fraud. The big pharma is one big fraud, because if you Google yourself, big pharma's never came up with a tablet or something that saves the disease and doesn't damage anything else. There is no such thing. Google it, you'll see. So that's why I say we need to get you, your family member, friends, or loved ones on this medical patch. It works with the heat in your body, your heat, your infrared, and the heat of your body activates it, and it sends a message to your brain to activate your copper peptides. Once your copper peptides is activated, that in turn reactivates all your stem cells that are dormant. And your dormant stem cells is what fights any disease that comes into you. Any bad knee pain or cartridges, it even rebuilds your cartridges in your body, in your back, all over. I mean, it's a no-brainer. And like I said, it regenerates you. It's an age reversal. So what happened? You see, my grey beard here hasn't gone black yet, but my hair was grey, just as bad as that. And look where we are today. I've got black hair, and I have to cut it at least once a week. I've got such good hair growth. My nails are growing. Your collagen goes up by 300% in your body when you're wearing these patches. So your skin becomes, you lose the wrinkles in your skin and makes your skin tighter, and it even reverses your heart in age. That's a guarantee. You can watch it on my presentation, and you'll see it there. David Schmidt is the the brain behind this. We call him a genius. He he's a designer, a scientist. He's the CEO of the company, and just watch the videos, and you'll see the whole story about him and everything else like that. If you go onto my website on YouTube, you'll find uh, over 300 testimonials there already, and you can watch any one of them. People with breast cancer, people with ovarian cancer, prostate cancer, um, all of those, and what it's done for people. Guys, it's a no-brainer. Just drop me a message, hook me up, and I'll. If you want more information, I'll drop that to you. Um, and if you've got family members and friends, we'd love to help them. Uh, Try and help them with it, so that they can live a younger, happier, and healthier life. So, guys, thank you for being here, and I'll see you next Saturday. Like I say, the testimonial of the week, you'll see it in red just up here. Um, I'm doing this video because I have a sometimes problems with the PCs in it, and then I can't get a video, so I can use this video for any day of the week. That's why I don't want to tell you what it is. Just have a look, and you'll see it in red. It will say the day of the week is in red. You'll find the testimonial of the week. So thank you for being here, and guys, let's do this and live a younger and a healthier and happier life without pain and suffering like people are doing all over the world today. Thank you, and we'll chat soon. See you next week. Ciao, ciao.
I was actually looking for something for my husband because honestly, I'd sort of given up on myself and my ability to get healthy ever again. But I was determined to help my husband. So Deborah introduced us to the patches. I thought I'd try them out for a couple months, and I was shocked. After 3 nights, I slept better than I had in a couple years, which was such a relief. After 3 weeks, I had acid reflux, really significant acid reflux, and I had a bed that sat up because I had to sit up at night with the acid reflux. It was so bad. Even if I ate good and healthy and all, which I did, I still could not lay down. And so acid reflux, and it wasn't just like a little bit gone. In 3 weeks, it was gone. My journey with health started a long time ago, or lack of health started a long time ago. And when I was 15, this is the first time I remember having any illness or sickness. I got mono, but I just didn't get mononucleosis. I got really sick with mono. I remember just sleeping so fatigued and so tired. And I can remember sleeping sometimes up to 19 hours a day. And that is the first time, as I look back now as an adult, that I saw my health start to decline very quickly. After that, a couple years later, I got Bell's palsy. So it was just one thing after another. But then what came after that was even worse. And that was I had endometriosis in my early 20s. What I realized by the time I got into my mid 50s is I had a diagnosis, and I couldn't even believe what this was. It's called MAS. It's called multiple autoimmune syndrome. And I had up to 7 autoimmune diseases from the time I was in my 20s till the time I was in my mid 50s. So that's pretty dramatic. A couple other ones where some of you have experienced this: osteoarthritis, sarcoidosis. That was a really scary one, actually. And the last one that I had most recently was in my 50s, was Hashimoto's. And for those of you who don't know what Hashimoto's is, it has to do with the autoimmune system related to the thyroid. And so when I had Hashimoto's, it's a low thyroid activity, and my hair was falling out. I just was tired all the time again. Then later found out that I had thyroid cancer. So my friend Deborah introduced me to the patches right at that time. So I had been 4 years past cancer surgery. And she introduced me to the patches. I was actually looking for something for my husband because honestly, I'd sort of given up on myself and my ability to get healthy ever again. But I was determined to help my husband. So Deborah introduced us to the patches. I thought I'd try them out for a couple months. And when I felt better, I wanted to tell everybody else about it and help them not to have any pain and suffering in their life as well. So I started sharing the patches. My arthritis is no longer painful. I think most of the autoimmune diseases that I had, thank goodness, are in remission. Food allergies cleared up. I'm able to have a much wider array of food items, and even, good things. I couldn't have tomatoes before because I was allergic to them. And one of the things that I'm so excited about is my hair started growing. I had for years for at least 5 or 6 years with the Hashimoto's, I had my hair really short because it kept falling out and I couldn't grow my hair out. So it's pretty amazing. And I am so thrilled for the first time in many, many years that I feel really great, actually.
I'm going to share this with you. Can everybody see the screen? Yep, thumbs up. Thanks for that. So, have you been patched? This is the question. We're going to go into LifeWave as a company, and I'm going to talk about what LifeWave is. So we're going to go into stem cell reactivation patch, stem cell reactivation technology in a patch. And basically what it is, let's sit and get my little patch. And basically what it is this little baby over here. It's a little sticker that you end up sticking either at the back of your neck or anywhere on your body. And X39 is what we are launching today. So a little bit about the company. LifeWave was established in 2004. It is open in over 75 countries worldwide. So if you sit and look at the stats a little bit, we'll sit and talk about the X39, which is the product we're talking about today, which was launched in 2019. Now, in 2019, we hit COVID. The world came to an end, like a standstill. Everything was closed up. A lot of countries were under lockdown. So the company couldn't really promote this product as well as it wanted to. So in 2021, you can see the sales went up to 20 million, and then boom, everything opens back up. And 2022, look at how quickly it went from 20 million to $320 million in sales. 2023 $430 million in sales, and in 2024, it did $600 million in sales. It is projected to hit $1 billion in 2025, and it will. So we'll talk about David Schmidt. He is the CEO and inventor of X39. This product has over 130 patents to its name. He is a scientist and inventor specializing in age reversal. And in 2008, David focused his attention on stem cell research. So the recent patent took 10 years in the making and $4.5 billion to bring to market. So a lot of money was spent into the product. A lot of time was spent into the product. He took his time to make sure that he delivered us a product that is worth it. So we're going to look at a patent over here, and this is just an example of one of the patents that is attached to the X39. And if you read at the bottom here, it says embodiment as a result of elevating copper peptide, including activation stem cells, improvement in energy, elevation, and antioxidants. So for you to get one patent, it means that this product has to do what it says it does. And this product has got 130 patents attached to it. That means that there's no other product like this anywhere, and they won't be for a while. So X39. How do you, okay, so we talk about, yes, sorry, I just need to, my screen is all over. So why X39 stem cell activation patch? So the fewer stem cells you have, the faster you age. Sorry about that. Click too quickly. The fewer stem cells you have, the faster you age and the slower you heal. So a teenager has about 1 billion active adult stem cells. So think back when you were a teenager, what did you do? You partied like a rock star and didn't feel tired the next day. You did all sorts of sports and got so many injuries and you just healed. Come back to now, at the age of 30, this number has dropped by 400 million, which means that's a 60% reduction in stem cell activity in the body. By the age of 60, this number has dropped to 100 million. That's a 90% reduction. And this is now where we see fine lines and wrinkles, slower healing. There's so many degenerative conditions that start attacking the body, and your body has a hard time healing. So, here. So how X39 works, it's a proprietary form of phototherapy. It is a painted nanocrystal technology, reflects light to activate, non-transdermal, no drugs, chemicals, or stimulants, and it's non-invasive. So this little patch works. The minute you put it on your body emits ultraviolet light. This ultraviolet light gets trapped in the nucleus of the patch, which has a crystal lattice embedded into it. Now, this crystal lattice traps the heat or the light and reflects it back into the body through wavelengths. These wavelengths get your body to activate a tripeptide, copper peptide called GHKCU. Now, this copper peptide, tripeptide, is made out of 3 major peptides, which is lysine, glycine, and histidine, and it's bound together by copper. GHKCU has got some amazing, amazing healing abilities on its own, but one of the main things that it does, it is activates your dormant stem cells. And we have stem cells that go dormant in the body, and the GHKCU copper peptide helps to activate them so that they go about healing the body. Your stem cells are your building blocks. They're the cells that basically help to heal your body. So how do you wear your X39? So you wear your patch 12 hours on and 12 hours off and repeat the next day. So this little patch, you put it on for 12 hours. 12 hours later, remove, give your body time to regenerate and not get used to the stimulus. And then the following day, you put on a new patch. So what do you need to do? Drink plenty of water. That's the main thing. Our bodies are made out of 60% water. So water is vital for us. So the most important thing and the only thing that we tell you to do once you're on the patches is to drink plenty of water and electrolytes. This is a beautiful slide. So what to expect when you're within the first couple of days of you patching. So the long-term results of the X39. So within the first couple of days, 4,000 genes are being reset in your body. Within 6 weeks, your brain becomes balanced. Now, 6 weeks for me was when everything started changing, and this part made sense because my PTSD went away, my social anxiety went away. So this is the time, 6 weeks in, when your brain becomes balanced. And we all deal with stress on an everyday basis. So stress is one of the biggest killers in life. It's what causes a lot of the things that we go through. A lot of the diseases that we go through, number one is stress. So within 3 months, your collagen is increased. Within 6 months, and this is a beautiful one, your heart reverses in age. And I know a lot of men go through heart disease. So 6 months, X39, you can reverse your age up to 8 years. So it's not anti-aging, it's age reversing. And that's what David Schmidt says. Right. Some of the benefits of X39, it increases strength, it reduces inflammation, increased stamina, it increases energy and vitality, mental clarity, restores muscle and skeletal conditions, improvement of sleep, improved skin appearance. Achieve optimum health, a state of complete physical, mental, and social well-being. Now, disclaimer, LifeWay products are not intended to diagnose, treat, cure, or prevent any disease or medical condition. They are simply there to help heal your body and give you vitality and just give your body the chance to help repair itself. So, X39 works everywhere in the body where the body is needed most. So David Schmidt advises to use the patch for a minimum of 90 days. That's just 3 months. If you cannot commit to 3 months of being on this patch, don't do it. But you need to commit to 3 months for you to get results. And then you're going to add another decade, which means another 10 years. So if you're at the age of 60, you will do your 3 months and you will do an additional 3 months to get optimal results. And again, remember, everybody's different. Everybody's different. People have results within the first couple of days, first couple of weeks. Some people get results after 3 months. So everybody's different. Your stem cells go to where they are needed the most in the body. And most of the time, we don't even know where they're needed. You might want to get onto the product and say, well, I'd like my hair to grow. And then find out that you've got something more imminent that's happening in the body and you're not getting results for your hair, but you're getting results somewhere else. So your stem cells go to where they need it the most. And again, drink lots of water. Water, water, water. So we've got a topographical map of a 7-to-7-year-old woman's brain. And I love this slide. This is one of my favorite slides. So 7-to-7-year-old woman, and you can see in the first session, she's got no X39 on. All the redness that you see around, that is inflammation. So there's a lot of inflammation there. There's lack of brain coherence. Now we go on to session 2. This is 3 weeks on X39. This is where I came in with my brain fog and my anxiety and depression that I was going through. This is what helped me. So session 2, 3 weeks on the X39, no more inflammation. I mean, look how beautiful. All the redness is gone and there's this beautiful blue that's there. And that shows that the inflammation has disappeared. Improved brain coherence. We go into session 3 and this is 6 weeks on X39 and it is a complete turnaround. Complete turnaround, better brain coherence, and there is a lot of stem cell activity. So it can be noted that when she came in, her brain was hyperactive. Her brain calmed down dramatically at the second visit in session 2. After wearing the X39 patch for 3 weeks, her brain remained calm after wearing the patch for 6 weeks. So that's a beautiful thing. And again, we do have elders and parents and grandparents that actually deal with things like Alzheimer's and dementia. And these are sometimes conditions that we have a hard time dealing with. So this is, X39 is a good way to help people calm themselves down and just balance the brain coherence. Here we've got the heart. This is inflammation in the heart. And you can see at day 1, All the redness that is around the heart area is inflammation. After 2 months, you can see that most of the inflammation has gone. There's a little bit of pinkishness around the heart. And then you see after 5 months, how beautiful the heart looks. 6 months, reverse your heart age. If not, why not? So here we're going to go into inflammation in the back. So the back area here, and you can see in the first slide, all the redness that is there is all inflammation. And this is only 30 minutes of wearing the X39 patch. And you can see in the second slide at the bottom, how much inflammation has disappeared. The next one is inflammation in the gut. And again, we see how much inflammation, and we all suffer with gut problems. Our gut is our main point in the body. You can see in the second slide how much inflammation has gone from the gut. The other one here, you see a lady's hands, and she had inflammation in her thumbs. 30 minutes later, you can see how much the inflammation has gone. And I have to sit and tell you that this woman was not even patched up. She literally had the patches in her hand and she was holding it in that. So she wasn't patched up, she was just holding it for 30 minutes, and you can see how much inflammation has reduced. Placebo effect. Everybody's like, well, you've got a patch on, you know, it's mind over matter, your brain plays games with you, you know, it's got that healing effect because you know that you've got something on. Animals can't do that. And this is a prime example of a horse, and 4 months later, so we can see on the other side how much inflammation there was before patching. And 4 months later, look how beautiful the coat of the horse is, and just a lot more healthier than what it was 4 months prior, and the inflammation has gone. So this is a little Dashi, and I love dogs, and Dashis normally have issues with their back legs. And this is a paralyzed little baby. I'm going to play this for you, again, just to sit and show you the power of the patch. So as you can see, the Dashi is busy dragging his behind legs and having a hard time walking. Four days later, 4 days on X39. Look at that little boy. Completely amazing. So if it takes 4 days to reverse that on an animal, what more can it do for you? Double tap. Okay, so here we've got a couple of more testimonials. The first lady here, oh my God, like when I saw this, I could not believe it. Dr. Stacy, 2021 and 2024. Now let me sit and tell you from an esthetician's point of view, this looks like it's Botox surgery that she's had done. I mean, it is amazing. It literally looks like it's mother and daughter next to each other. So her transformation in 3 years is completely astounding. She's literally taken 15 years off her life. We go over here, and there's a lady 1 year, and you can see her transformation as well, beautiful. The other lady at the bottom here, also within a year, and I have to sit and tell you, this lady was on the patches for 2 years. You need to see what her picture looks like 2 years later. It's so much better than this. Like, she, again, has taken 10 years off. We go into more testimonials, and we're sitting and looking at vertigo. 3 months into, and vertigo is an autoimmune disorder. Very difficult for a lot of people that suffer with it to deal with it. And you can see X39 for 3 months. Look at the results. And this other gentleman as well completely cleared his face. Amazing. This other lady at the bottom suffered from Bell's palsy 3 months later. Her facial paralysis had literally disappeared. We're moving on to psoriasis 10 days later. And psoriasis, I must sit and tell you, is a very painful condition. Very itchy, very painful. A lot of people that deal with it have a really hard time. And they lather so many creams and whatever they can do just to get rid of that condition. We move on to wound healing, 12 days into it, and look how amazing that scar looks. The next slide here, we talk about varicose veins and circulation. Now I have to sit and tell you, like these two slides, my mother suffers from varicose veins, poor circulation, and she normally gets edema all the time and swells up. And she's been on the patches now for 3 months and she's loving it. Her swelling has gone down, varicose veins have actually also disappeared. And she's, yeah, it's really changed things for her. So these two slides for me also impacted me quite a lot. Now I want to go into this live blood analysis, X39 just for 10 minutes. And this basically shows you what happens in your body, what your blood does. This is under a microscope and you can see the first one, all the blood cells are sort of clumped up together. And then the second one, it's like it's a party. They're like free and ready to go about doing what they need to do. We've got more wound healing here. The first one here is a whooping wound, 21 days, and you can see how the wound is beautifully closed up. Now this gentleman, this is also amazing. I mean, 7 weeks, and he's like a totally different man. And he's got 3 patches on his face, if you can see. And seven weeks into patching, I mean, amazing. We've got also, this is a burn, 7-day results. Put the patch on the hand, and 7 days later, look how beautiful that results are. Hair growth. This one also got me. This one really, really got me. And we've got 1 or 2 people that have actually patched up that are actually experiencing this. And it's amazing to see. So you can see 7 weeks here, 6 weeks. And this is 3 months of hair loss. You can see how less.
We all hope to age gracefully so we can enjoy our later years full of energy, vitality, and good health. But so often, with age, our bodies start to show signs that things just aren't as they used to be. Our energy, skin, healing and recovery time, sleep, it all just seems to go downhill. Unless you're using LifeWave. David Schmidt, our founder, creative force, and world-class inventor behind LifeWave technology, has recently achieved something in the field of regenerative science with a single LifeWave patch that researchers worldwide, spending years and billions of dollars, could not. Introducing LifeWave X39, the world's first product ever to activate stem cells. A true breakthrough in regenerative science that helps restore our bodies to a healthier, more youthful state in a way no other product can. The secret? By harnessing the power of LifeWave's patented phototherapy, X39 uses light to elevate a peptide proven to signal the activation of stem cells. Think about it. These are the cells that generate and regenerate all the cells and structures of the human body. They're the building blocks for our organs, tissues, blood, and immune system. They also serve as an internal repair system everywhere. But as we age, stem cells become less effective. Their ability to repair damaged tissue is reduced. In fact, by age 60, they've slowed dramatically. But all that changes when just one LifeWave X39 patch is placed anywhere on the body each day. Instead of older and less effective stem cells, X39 supports the production of younger and healthier stem cells. This amazing level of control over your vitality and well-being was simply not possible, let alone this easy, until now. And the best part? Like all LifeWave patches, X39 is safe, non-invasive, and incredibly cost-effective. Look what people are saying about LifeWave X39. Backed by clinical studies, multiple patents, and 20 years of development, any one of these benefits would be impressive. But X39 is so effective, it can influence everything about your body, how you look, feel, perform, and heal. It's time you experience the power of X39. Imagine investing in companies like these when they first went public and riding their growth to where they are today. Those who made wise decisions to get involved gained incredible wealth. Now it's your turn. When it comes to regenerative anti-aging science, stem cells are the future. And thanks to LifeWave, you are at the forefront of it all. Don't miss out. X39 puts you on the threshold of explosive growth in your business like no other product ever could. And all you need to do is try it and share it with others. The LifeWave X39 patch. An absolute breakthrough. For your body, for your business. Live long, live well, live younger. Experience the power of LifeWave today.
Now,
So to all those skeptical people, this is the power of, or this is what does it. Nothing else. We are not fakes, as you can see. Guys, this is the no-brainer, and it's all thanks to one genius. That's what we call him, a genius. His name is David Schmidt. He's our founder. He's a scientist, and he's the CEO of LifeWays. So guys, please scan my QR code on the bottom of the video or on the first slide. It will take you straight to my landing page. Please don't forget to subscribe and like and share it. And if you subscribe, you will get these testimonials every week free of charge automatically of different diseases and issues that we're having around there. There are over 150 diseases and issues. So you can't tell me one of your family members and friends or loved ones don't suffer with one or more of those issues. Guys, it's a no-brainer. This is, like I say, it is a medical patch. This is what does it for everybody out there. We are not fakes. So guys, subscribe and you'll get your testimonials free. And if you see one of issues or diseases that one of your family member, friends or loved ones are suffering with, drop me a message and I'll send you live testimonials of all over the world of the same issue that you want to see, and then you can make your decision. If you're skeptical, the proof is there. I mean, what more do you want us to do? So guys, please hope to hear from you soon. Drop me that message and I'll get back to you if you need any more information or anything, or if you want to be hooked up to the product. I would be your sponsor on this, because you've got to get a code through one of the brand partners on LifeWays to join up and because we've got to help you. We've done training on this for many years, and we help you. So thanks for being here. Enjoy the weekend. I'll see you next Saturday when I launch the next testimonial. Remember, you'll get it free if you subscribe. Please, we need subscribers to reach billions more people all over the world. Thanks, and see you next week. Enjoy the week, and stay healthy and live younger. Thanks a lot, and bye.